ACAC, Week 8, the slate not as enticing as it is in Week 9 with that Adams Central Woodland game at Woodland looming. But Woodland going to get a test this week as they travel to South Adams. That's probably the premier game in this conference. What do you see from these teams? Because South Adams is a team that can definitely, and has in the past, a few years ago when Woodland was #1, and they go in the playoffs, and they got bit.
Yeah, and don't think that Sherwood Fahadok has forgotten about that.
No, he has not.
He has not forgotten about that game. And, maybe some of the allure of this game was taken off after last week with South Adams losing to Jay County, Woodland getting routed by Lima Central Catholic. That's traditionally been a game that's a lot closer in years past. So we were wondering just how good Woodland was after that kind of easy stretch of their schedule in the middle of the year. And did we find out last week, even though Lima Central Catholic is undefeated. So a big game down at Byrne. I think either of these teams won some momentum going into Week 9 and beyond. It should be a good one.
Bluffton and Adams Central, too, is a game I think that's worth watching because Bluffton will control the clock. They'll run the ball with Everett Johnson. I'm not saying that they can necessarily beat Adams Central, especially in Monroe, but I think they can hang around and give themselves a chance based on the way that they play and the way that they've run the football. As long as they don't turn it over and maybe create a few turnovers, they can make it a little bit interesting.
And Everett Johnson's rushed for, what is he, like 3,000 yards at this point?
The Rashawn Salam of Northeast Indiana.
He sure is. So tremendous year by him, and a good year for Bluffton football as well, with Bretton Kunkel and doing a great job kind of building that program now in his second year. So this is one where I think Adams Central wins and probably eventually wins comfortably, but they're going to have to battle, I think, for 2.5, 3 quarters at least. And that's probably a good tune-up for Adams Central going into a Woodland game next week.